Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So today we are going to discuss about the features of SAP Datasphere and how we can create a trial account in SAP Datasphere, what SAP Datasphere is and how it is different from SAP's other products like Business Warehouse or Data Warehouse Cloud. So to start with, what is SAP Datasphere? So SAP Datasphere is a powerful data service that forms the next generation of Datasphere Warehouse Cloud. It provides a comprehensive solution for seamless and scalable access to mission critical business data. Okay. So in layman terms, so initially we had SAP Business Warehouse, which was later on upgraded to BW for HANA, and BW for HANA is basically used to as a business warehouse tool where we can integrate our sources and keep our data as a business for data warehousing purposes. And we can also create reports that can be consumed by several reporting tools or analytical tools. Okay, we will also see like how it is different from BW and why there was a need for a new software as a service, we can say, which is SAP Datasphere. Okay, so we will go to some key points about SAP Datasphere. Now, SAP Datasphere has a unified data experience. It provides a unified data experience. What does it mean is SAP Datasphere enables every data professional to deliver seamless and scalable access to critical business data. It unifies data across hybrid and cloud environments, ensuring consistent access regardless of where the data resides. So, what does it mean is basically in any of um, the organization when we work, our data is spread across different softwares or different platforms. And SAP Datasphere provides us a unified data experience. That means you can have all your data from different sources, whether it's a cloud based environment or whether it's a hybrid environment or whether it's an on premise. You can bring your data or connect your data to SAP Datasphere so that you can have a unified experience. Now, second point is business data fabric. SAP Datasphere serves as the foundation for a business data fabric. This architecture simplifies data delivery by providing an integrated, semantically rich data layer over underlying data landscape. It ensures that data consumers receive meaningful information with business context and logic intact. Now, here you can see a few important words that have been used for business data fabrics is integrated and semantically rich data layer. What does it mean? Integrated, that means your different sources are integrated through datasphere. So let's suppose your finance data resides in SAP S4 HANA, or your retail data, or maybe your procurement data stores in any other system. Maybe you are using Salesforce, and then you can integrate your other all the systems using SAP Datasphere for your analytical purposes. Okay, so you can integrate n number of softwares or platforms through creating connections in SAP Datasphere. Semantically rich data. What does it mean semantically rich? So basically, it provides semantically rich means it provides a meaningful dimensions or measures. For example, if it's a company code, so company code is a feature and you can use it as a semantically throughout your all the tables or throughout your all the designs that you will build in Datasphere. So it will have a unique feature. Okay, so that it has its own metadata and how it relates to business, and how one dimension is related to another dimension. So all those things are taken care in Datasphere, and that is why it is called a semantically rich data layer. What are the key capabilities? So it has data and semantic modeling. As I said, semantic modeling is the same. It has a metadata. It has interrelation between the dimensions and the measures, and how in real terms, like how business deals with it, like how sales organization is related to a specific plant and all, how those configurations are there, just like in S4 HANA. So similar configuration or similar relation is also there through metadata in a data sphere, so that it provides a useful business insight. It is not like just a raw data kind, like a Excel kind of a thing, but it is a meaningful data. That data or dimensions are interrelated to each other. Okay. So data sphere supports data modeling and semantic business modeling. Multi-source connectivity. That means it allows connection to multiple data sources, as I said. Now, virtualization. User can access data across the enterprise, fostering collaboration. BW bridge, existing BW customers. So as I said, it is a upper version. So we already have a BW system, but now we have a modern tool which is 100% cloud based tool. BW can be on cloud or can be on premise as well, or can be a hybrid tool. But DataSphere is 100% cloud based tool, which is a software as a service solution. And it can also integrate or create, using a BW bridge. The existing BW customers can leverage their models and transformations within DataSphere. So there is an option where instead of replicating everything or migrating everything from your existing BW to DataSphere, you can use BW bridge to utilize your existing models and transformations within SAP DataSphere. Now coming to pricing and availability, SAP Datasphere is priced per capacity unit per year. The minimum quantity of capacity unit is 4300. It may change over time and depends on how SAP wants to sell its product, but as of now, this is the quotation. The subscription plan includes one productive tenant, and there is no restriction on number of tenants that can be instantiated for a sub account. The minimum contract duration is 3 months, and payment via invoice is supported for all countries. The language it supports is English, simplified Chinese, Japanese, and Korean. So this is some of the key points about DataSphere. Like if we are very much just starting with DataSphere, this is enough to know about what DataSphere is. And once we will go into more details about what all objects can be created, how a business solution can be provided using DataSphere, then we will know more about it. Okay. So moving to next slide. So here I try to show the difference between some of the key difference. There might be more, but some of the key difference between SAP DataSphere and BW for HANA. Okay, so products. If we say product summary, SAP BW for HANA is a next generation data warehousing solution. It leverages the advanced in-memory capability of SAP HANA platforms, integrates various data sources to provide a single logic view of all data, including SAP and non-SAP applications, on-premise or cloud data, and the data lakes. Now, for DataSphere, so SAP DataSphere is the next generation of SAP Data Warehouse Cloud. So, if you remember, before SAP DataSphere, there was a product launched by SAP which was SAP Data Warehouse Cloud. So, this is the next generation of Data Warehouse Cloud with many additional features compared to Data Warehouse Cloud. And due to those additional features, because it serves more complex or more purposes for the business scenarios, hence there is a change in the name. Instead of calling it just a warehouse, SAP named it as a data sphere. Okay, so it's a comprehensive data service that unifies data integration. So you can do data integration through different sources. You can do data cataloging, semantic modeling, as we discussed, data warehousing. So just like BW for HANA, you can do data warehousing in DataSphere as well. Then data federation and data visualization. It also enables seamless and scalable access to mission critical business data. What are the key features? So for BW for HANA, it is data warehousing integration with SAP and non-SAP systems and utilization of Apache Hadoop data lakes. For SAP DataSphere, it unified experience for data professionals, business context and logic preservation, subscription or consumer based. consumption based pricing. So these are some of the key differences between SAP Datasphere and BW for HANA. Some of the features that was available in BW for HANA is also available in Datasphere, but Datasphere has more additional features compared to BW for HANA or Data Warehouse Cloud. So that is why it is the most recent tool. But if you have your existing solution in BW for HANA, then you can use a BW bridge to leverage your existing objects. Now, in addition to that, we also, if you also want to know about like what are the additional features. So when SAP come up with a new product after they had SAP Data Warehouse Cloud, they come up with a new product called SAP Data Sphere. So they have added so many additional features, and most major features out of those are replication flows, data cataloging, SAP Datasphere catalog that you can create, unified experience that SAP Datasphere provides, consumer centric approach, and hybrid cloud or on premise. Okay, so we'll go one by one. So in replication flow, SAP Datasphere introduces replication flows, allowing you to load data from multiple sources into a single target in a fast and easy manner. Supported data sources include SAP HANA, SAP HANA Cloud, and SAP S4HANA. This feature seamlessly streamlines data integration and ensures efficient data movement. Okay, so if your data resides in SAP HANA, SAP HANA Cloud, or SAP S4HANA, you can use a replication flow feature to replicate your data to SAP Datasphere. Okay, so that is this feature is meant for. The second one is data cataloging. The new SAP Datasphere catalog serves an effective data governance strategy. It is the central place to identify, enrich, publish, promote trusted data and analytic assets, manage glossary terms, tags, and key performance index linked to assets, discover data from various data sources while maintaining business context and logic. So cataloging is basically when you are done with your development and you deploy your solution, you can publish it to catalog, and you can use cataloging for data governance purpose. We will know more about the data cataloging once we will um, do the other demos when we will be creating the datasphere objects. Now moving to unified experience, SAP Datasphere provides a unified experience for data integration, data cataloging, semantic modeling, data warehousing, data federation, and data visualization. It seamlessly uh, combines these capabilities, making it easier for data professional to work with mission critical business data. Okay, so this is pretty straightforward to understand. And then consumer centric approach. Now, unlike traditional data warehouse, SAP Datasphere prioritizes consumer needs. Okay, it starts with simplicity and adapts to complex requirements while maintaining an intuitive user experience. Then we have a hybrid cloud or on-premise. So SAP Datasphere can be combined with SAP BW for HANA to create a hybrid solution, bridging cloud and on-premise data landscape. So these are the possibilities how you can leverage your existing BW, or maybe you can just simply use either you can migrate your product completely on BW, completely on DataSphere. If you don't have much dependency on BW for HANA, you have just started using BW for HANA. But if you have like lot many of objects and lot many of complex developments in BW for HANA, then you can use a bridge which can help to leverage the features of BW for HANA in SAP DataSphere. So these are the additional features, some of the major additional features in SAP DataSphere compared to SAP Data Warehouse Cloud. Now we will go to the demo session. Okay, so I will minimize this. So we will go to any of the browser you can select, and we will go to SAP Data here, login. Okay. So we will go to SAP Datasphere login and we will create our trial account. So here you can see this is unified data experience. Okay. So we will open this link and then we have a experience data sphere. Click on experience data sphere and then you can click on start now. Okay. So once it starts, you can provide your business email id. If you don't have your business email id, like if you are a student, you can provide your if you have a student email id, you can provide that. In case if you have none, you may provide your outlook or gmail account and see if it works. In most of the cases it usually works, but if you have already have a business email id, then there is no issues, but you can try with other gmail account or outlook as well. Sometimes it works. And then you can click on next and it asks for your name and everything, if you are it, and ask for the company. So let's suppose, for example, if I give my email account. Okay. If I give my personal email account and click on access premium content, so it opens another window or another tab, you can say. And here it asks for sign into SAP. So if you don't have any account, maybe you can create one. Okay, otherwise you can just simply put the password. So this is universal account, and then you can provide your details and your um, password, and user id will be received in your email, and also the link to login to SAP Datasphere. So you can use that link to log into your SAP Datasphere. So I already have that account, so I will not proceed ahead, but you can try. If you face any issue, you just let me know in the comment section. I will try to help you. So now, using the link that I have received in my email and the user name and password, I am logging into my SAP data warehouse, sorry, Datasphere trial account. So it is still loading. So let's wait for a few seconds. And here we go. So this is the home account or the welcome account, how it appears. So at the home, you can see there is a welcome to Datasphere message, and then we have the SAP Datasphere blogs. So from here you can see some recent blogs, like 2 days ago. You can see there are blogs section which you can access through it. Open it in another tab. Then you have data integration task. So basically, when you create certain objects, this will show you the recent jobs, the recent started top five, like whatever you are doing in SAP Datasphere. Okay, then you have a space, and here you can see I only have one space, but you can create multiple space as well using this option, which is a space management. So here I have one space, priority is 5, and we will discuss about everything like what is a space, how we can create those. But as of now, I am just giving you a glimpse of like how SAP Datasphere look like. And then you can see there is a button to auto refresh the data. So here you have a home page. If you just enable this, it will keep refreshing the data if you have anything on your home page like pinned or something. Then you can see there is an option to switch to SAP Analytics Cloud. So whenever you create a trial account for your SAP Datasphere, a trial account for SAP Analytics Cloud will also be created by default, and then you can go to SAP Analytics Cloud using this option, and then you can put the same ID and password, and you will be able to log into SAP Analytics Cloud. Then you have your user ID details over here. You also have a setting. Okay, so these are the profile setting, the first name, last name. So these are system generated. I haven't done anything. So once I uh, requested for trial account, so these were pre-configured, but there are certain options which you can use. So as you can see in the home screen, there are certain cards or options are available. You can enable or disable from the home screen. So for example, if I disable this welcome card and click save, so now welcome card is gone from here, you can see. So similarly, you can customize your home screen as per your need, and then here how you want to show your, so which language you want to use. So here you can see several languages are available. Then you have a data access language, and then you have the formatting. This is like in all SAP products you will get, like how you can set your date format, time format, number format, scale formatting, and currency position. And then you have a UI setting like show business name or show technical name. So when you will use this UI, which is user interface, whether it will show you a business name or a technical name. So business name is more convenient because um, apart from developers, all that business analyst or CEO or whatever business users will be, those will be most interested in business names instead of technical names. Then we have a privacy setting where we can remember my opened objects. If you check this, then it will show you what objects you have opened. If you want to, like if you are working on multiple things and you just simply want to go and see like what objects you have opened, or what are the objects. So when this option is selected, as you can say, we record when you open objects to promote those objects in your search. So if you check this option, and let's suppose you have created 100 objects, but there are 5 objects which you are opening every now and then or maybe daily. So then if you check this option, the system will understand that you are very frequently using a certain objects. So then it will show you in your recent object list, so that you can save your time in finding those objects and then accessing it. Then you have authorized consent setting. So user consent is required to run scheduled task or run task chain in Datasphere. By providing this consent, you authorize us to run this task in future. Click authorize to proceed. Okay. So this is an option where we can provide a consent for the data loads which you will schedule. So we will do that later on. And then we have some help options as well. So using the help option, you can find several options, several things, aspects of data sphere. So if you want to understand what are spaces, you can search. You can also see this is very cool feature when you hover over uh, these um, um, these contents in the help topic. You can see it is showing where it actually is. You can see administrative and reference tool. It points to the specific icon. Okay, navigation to SAP Datasphere, cell bar. So this is the cell bar. This is the blog and spaces. Then we have a data builder. Okay, so pretty cool feature. So here you can type and find any of the object about which you want to learn more. Okay, so we can close this. And then there is a feedback option where you can provide the feedback about the tool. If you want some features or something, there is also a portal by SAP called Influence, where you can put your suggestions about the tool, because this is a new tool. It might be releasing upgrades every quarter, most probably. So in case if any feature is a must to have, then you can report that feature in the influence page, and then SAP will take up based on the priority of that feature. Then we have a support option over here. Then we have a home button, which is, this is the home screen, that is why it is looking as home. Then we have a navigation bar. So this is the navigation bar which shows us all the objects available over here. So uh, I might not be having all the options here because this is a trial account. I am not getting any security option here, you can see. So I am not able to create users or roles, that is for sure. But apart from that, this is how it looks like. You have a home button, you have a repository explorer, catalog, as we have discussed, then data marketplace where you can use public data for your analysis or um, creating any future predictions. Then you have a semantic onboarding, business builder, data integration monitor connection, and then you have a space management. So space management is basically you can create multiple spaces for multiple business areas. For example, you can create 4 spaces: one for finance, one for procurement, one for HR, or one for operations or something. So you can create spaces based on your business area, and then you can create all the required or the dependent objects within those spaces, so that we will see that how it is important to manage our resources as well as for the data restrictions. Then we have a transport option. So in case we are using multiple tenants, so we will uh, perform the development and testing in one of the tenant, and then we will transport our objects to the production environment using this transport option. Then we also have a data sharing cockpit from where we can share our data, and then we have an about option. So there is also a monitor option or a system admin access, which is missing over here. So basically whatever is related to admin rights, those are missing in my trial account. So those are basically role creation, user creation, and then some system settings or system configuration for the data sphere. So this is it what we wanted to discuss about the introduction of Datasphere, and how you can create your trial account, how Datasphere is different from BW for HANA, and what additional feature it provides compared to Data Warehouse Cloud. So thank you so much guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Thank you for your time and for your patience to complete this video. And I will see you in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.